Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. So, in the previous session, we discussed about soil erosion and conservative measures of soil erosion, and we discussed only about soil erosion and what are the reasons which causes for soil erosion, and we left to discuss about conservative measures. So, I repeat once again about soil erosion, and I come to conservative measures of soil erosion. So soil erosion is one such natural factors. It causes destruction or damage to the land resource or to the natural resource. So soil erosion is mainly caused by nature as well as human activities or human factors. Soil erosion is wearing away or washing away the top layer of the soil due to human activities and natural factors. So, this washing away or wearing away is identified or known as soil erosion. So, the important reasons which holds responsibility for creating the soil erosion can be listed as deforestation, overgrazing, constructional activities, mining, unscientific use of land for various purpose, for agricultural activity, for various other activities. So these are the reasons which includes or which are mainly carried by human beings or man directly. Then only one natural factor or the natural factors we can quote: the stream of the water, the stream of the water, or glacier, or high speed blow of wind. So these are the natural factors which holds responsibility for creating the soil erosion. So, deforestation, overgrazing, constructional activities, mining, unscientific use of land for various purpose, then streams, water streams, glaciers, then wind. So, because of these, soil erosion is mainly caused. Then most of the reasons, like hill stations, slope reasons, are the other mm, reasons which are mainly regularly affected by river and river streams. So there, soil erosion is one such problem which is going to be caused naturally as well as by human activities or the other factors. Now, coming to the point, what are the measures we have so that we can conserve or prevent conservation of soil erosion, or steps to control or measures to overcome from the problem of soil erosion. Now, before discussing about the conservative measures, let us recall once again about the causes. Number one, deforestation. Deforestation, then first solution or first measure we can we can point out for conservation of or for preventing the soil erosion, it is afforestation. Afforestation. So deforestation is chopping out, cutting the trees for commercial purpose or for other purpose that leads to decrease in the area or amount of trees covered in an particular area. Whereas afforestation, it makes us to increase increase the area under forest, area covered under the number of trees, that is planting saplings for increasing the area under vegetation or forest, that is afforestation. So, to prevent soil erosion, the first measure or the first solution we have, that is we need to go for adopting or implementing afforestation. Afforestation. Then, then The other important measures which we need to adopt or implement through our farming activities or through the process of farming, because soil is one such major component required for most importantly to agricultural activity or to the farming activity. That's why in order to prevent, to control the soil erosion, so farming, which is the primary activity of man, that activity need to be mm, mm, adapted in such a way so that he can be able to conserve or he can be overcome able to overcome from the problem of soil erosion. Then what are the measures or methods he need to adopt so that he can uh, overcome from the problem of soil erosion? Number one, under that, now we are discussing about farming method. Number one, counter ploughing. Counter ploughing. Counter fluffing is one method of farming where farmer need to have knowledge to cultivate in a region or in a place. It should be able to store or uh, prevent the soil erosion. For example, if the farmer is practicing agricultural activity in slope region or in slopes, then the reason when it is going to observe rainfall, then it's a quite natural the water which is going to be recorded in the region which is above, then automatically from the above or the highest place, then the water starts flowing to the to the towards the region which is slope. Then if the farmer is practicing in the same direction where water is able to flow in easily from top to bottom, then it makes the water to increase speed from top to bottom. When the farmer is going to divide the farm slopes into different uh, blocks, then the water running from one place to another place, then here the speed decreases and the amount of soil which is eroded from here to here, it is going to be left here and the water again starts moving. So this is what counter ploughing, that is the method of cultivating uh, not in the direction of water flow, in the perpendicular or in the opposite direction or horizontally left to right, if the water is flowing from top to bottom, that is counter ploughing. Then second one, strip farming. Strip farming, strip means it's the method which makes to prevent the soil erosion when the large patch of land is mainly subdivided into smaller patches by making or by planting grass to divide each units. So this is one strip, second strip, third strip. So all these different strips which is made to the large patch of land, it is the method of preventing the soil erosion. So here to the particular strip, grass is going to be made to grow here to divide the strips. So from this particular patch of land, so there is no chance for soil to erode from one strip of land to the other strip of land. So this is what the strip farming. So this is one method which makes clearly that instead of uh, carrying agricultural activity in large patch of land, so farming activity need to be practiced by making the large patch of land into different strips are different units of land where the farmer can be able to cultivate different type of crops as per his preference. Then third one, shelter shelter belts. So here, to the particular patch of land, to the particular patch of land, shelters need to be made by planting the trees which are growing very tall. So around the boundary of the land, so the trees are the plants which are growing in high. So these trees which are going allowed to grow around the land, these trees are will be able to hold control about the speed that the wind is blowing from one direction to another direction. So the speed hold by these plants which are grown here in the boundary of the land. So in the internal part of the land is not given chance to erode the soil. So this is the method of preventing the soil erosion through the method of shelter belts. So these counter fluffing, strip farming, shelter belts, these are the methods need to be practiced in farming method or in cultivating the different crops in a different patch of land. So afforestation, that is increasing the area under forest, that is the primary method. Then other than this, these methods can be adopted. Then along with that, we need to get awareness ourselves, and we have to create awareness to others. We have to know the importance of soil, then we have to create awareness to others about the importance of soil, and we have to make others to get awareness about how to prevent the soil erosion. So this is the last concept left to complete the chapter. So with this we completed the first chapter from geography part. So from the chapter we discussed different concepts, that is about what are natural resources, sorry, what are resources, how resource can be categorized, while categorizing what are the factors need to be taken into consideration, then how resource need to be utilized, and how resource are responsible for the development of nation, then what is resource planning, and what is the sustainable development, and how the different resources are holding responsibility in making sustainable development of the nation as well as economic development of the nation. Then along with that we discussed one such natural resource which holds primary responsibility in uh, making the progress and development of nation, that is about land we discussed. So in tomorrow session we will give you the exercise activity or the questions which are important for the purpose of preparing to examination and for making the lesson better understanding. We will give you tomorrow. Until that, have a nice day.